my explosion of satisfaction.
Breasts.
Hello everyone, I'm Phil and welcome to ESP Reacts. This is my YouTube channel for all kinds of fun. Because there could be a customer, but I did feel like I was the top down, old school bullshit. Whoa!
Now, if we go ahead and take
I think that picture is so bizarre that it makes it amazing, where Phil is just staring at sandwiches. Looking defeated. I've heard that Phil has reacted to my DK Oldie stuff, allegedly. So I became like the lowest tier member for like a day. It's like $3 or $4. So we could enjoy it. What's up, Juicy Booch? I'm gonna have the heart, like, the thing is, he barely says anything, so there's not that much to understand. I mean, what's... Look, like I said in my video today, and it's the truth, if YouTube bans reacting tomorrow, which I have a feeling is coming because of idiots like him, and Sniper Wolf, I think, is another fucking culprit. I've seen Alinity do it. Sorry, Alinity. I've actually defended you before. I know she followed me on Twitter. That's probably going to change now, but I'm not going to, you know... It's not reacting. It's not transformative. You can't just sit there and mumble something. you're essentially just mirroring someone else's content. What are you doing? They may as well just, like, people say it to me. I said it in the video today. I think I said this. I don't remember now. My days, like, are fucking all melded together. There's two different ways.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Pulse Attack donated $5. I was at work and couldn't watch last night live, but looking after watching and checking for myself, Corey K was right as Nathan has applied for your trademark and will now own your channel. It was a fun ride, guys.
Yeah, that's how it works. That was such a bizarre question to ask out of left field. That's why I was like, what the fuck? Why are you even asking that? You know? So, Foil Grim, thank you for the Sour Balls gift and Juicy Booch coming through with the super chat. Yeah, and if he gets desperate, he may want to launch one of those nukes. Kyle, I understand why you're concerned. Yeah, that was such a strange thing last night. It's like he was like putting and the thing is, it's not how it works, dude. They're not going to be like, oh, here's this large man with over 1 million subscribers, but obviously you own the channel. That's not how trademarks work, dude. You would be laughed at the fucking court. Yeah, that was really strange. And he's been a member, I think, for a while, too. You know I don't usually react to shit like that and, like, go off the fucking rails. Kind of like how I did on Twitter today. But there's been this guy. Man, I don't know. Cherubic, dorky-looking, fucking psychotic, narcissistic, sociopathic, ugly child. Your fair game, pal. Who has been making multiple burner accounts. I've reported him. I've blocked him. I've ignored him. I have done everything under the sun. I know how to not feed a troll. But once you start putting up pictures of my sick fucking kid, who, when she was at her worst, too, she's doing much better, by the way. How can I say this without getting lucky to be on YouTube? Be grateful that you're in another country. And that I have other things to worry about. Because we would be going out for coffee sometime. That's why. Obviously. What'd you think I meant? But you don't, like, I know it's low-hanging fruit. They know they're doing it because they're desperate fucking rejects. You know? So, while we're going to take a look at his channel, man. If you're going to sit there and constantly, incessantly be a horrible human being, I'm going to be a horrible human being and profit off of you and still not violate TOS. It ain't doxing you. It's a public YouTube channel. Everyone's like, you put a picture up. That's a dox. What the fuck are you talking about? His YouTube channel is as public as a urinal at Walmart. So, I don't know what else to do. So I might as well make money off the motherfucker. Oh, Rich, I don't care he's young. I don't care if you're 15 or fucking 50. You don't, like, and I don't even, and you guys know, man, like, I don't give a fuck what, to a degree, so long as it's not something malicious that could damage my reputation that's a lie. Say whatever the fuck you want. And to be quite frank with you, even most of that shit, it's like, what am I going to, like, okay, say it. What am I going to do? You know, how many times does Quantum call me a pedophile? About a dozen, at least. How many times have I flagged them? Which is interesting. I accept Anonymous's apology. It's water under the bridge. But keep in mind, he has called me a pedophile, a guy with 3 kids. I've never flagged him. He had, when Anonymous is on his side, he had Anonymous set up like a campaign to get my channel flagged because a cucumber was near his mouth.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
But calling me
Adam
a pedophile is
donated
fine.
$5. Today's stream is sponsored by Philip Paul Burnell's Hot, Sticky, Creamy and Delicious Man Milk.
Oh,
Phil's
no.
Man Milk is milked fresh every day and comes in several flavors like Ralph's Coffee, Phil's Lost Shrimp and everyone's favorite, the May 1st Original.
The May 1st what? But that was... happy birthday, Boo. It's your birthday, Juicy Booch. Like, the thing is, too, and here's what people like xQc and SSSSSSSS Sniper Wolf, whatever the fuck her name is, has a vagina more than that at 11. And all these other reactors that aren't really doing shit, is that reaction's always been a thing. What do you think talk show hosts do? What do you think radio talk show hosts do? Like, they're reacting to other people.
Donated $5. Yo Richard, I'm going to buy the DSP fapping shirt and I'm going to wear it in Japan. I will take a picture of myself wearing it at the Tokyo Tower and send it to you. I'm going to soon the next few months. Can I get some DSP spam and relax your anus?
You can get plenty of DXP spam.
Try to relax your anus.
And now I'm gonna masturbate. By explosion of satisfaction.
La 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 la.
Philip Burnell is a man. Yeah!
Oh, man. xQc is streaming right now. Oh, whatever. Like, so, there's a video that he has up. We'll wait till we're already almost at 500 people. xQc is the Brazio of YouTube. That was pretty good. You know what? Fuck it. You get an applause. Yo, is he? No, he ain't watching my video. I'm not relevant enough for him to watch my video. Did he really dox John Rambo by accident? That's amazing. Oh, Phil. But anyway, back to this little fucking piece of shit. Look, I don't care. Look, you could hate me. You could call me any name and you want to in the book. That's not going to get me to fucking lose my shit. You go after my kids. That's a problem. Jack's film on Sniper Wolf? Maybe we will. I know Phil, for some reason, reacted today, allegedly, to my DK Oldies videos. I'm looking through his big-ass stream. I don't see a fucking thing. So maybe... Was it maybe not in here? There's Captain Sparkles.
Bit of a different... Or... Screw it. The McFly.
Okay. Anyway. I kind of feel sorry for Phil related to these memes. Dude, what it is, dude. He jerked off. It's not really. He makes it become a bigger deal than it actually is. Yeah, the thing, like, as a person who does React content, like I said, React content has always been a thing. It isn't new to YouTube. Talk show hosts and radio talk show hosts and people have been doing it for fucking ever on TV, like I said, on radio, blah, 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 the list goes on and on. But when you're not reacting, when you're just fucking saying something once every 20 minutes to prove that you have a pulse, I don't know. How much is this thing going for? I was looking at this before. The smallest graphics card expansion dock. Yeah, 7600M isn't really anything special. Why am I looking at that now? So, let's, I got called out for reacting. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, I bought Remnant too. I can't believe they say that Steam Deck verified too. Steam Deck verified. Stop it. Stop it right now. How did they... What... Oh, God. What metric did they use for that? That it loaded?
Our reactors bad people. Why is it so loud anyway, dude? Like, what?
That's a way to start. Like, is there any... That's it? No intro? Just, like... You don't go, okay, so this fucking guy, so this, so that. Like, you're just... Okay, that's a way to start a reaction.
Hold on. I'm gonna react to this. Chat.
And look, before I say this, I'm gonna preface this with, I'm not salty over someone else's success. But keep in mind, this guy just got paid $100 million by Kick to be on their platform for mostly this kind of content. Life is weird. Very, very weird. But, okay, he has an accent. Who gives a shit about that? But if you're going to do React content, dude, do it React. Like, 8 seconds, I've already done more React than he may do for the entire 50-minute video. I am not picking up your fucking phone call right now, Google Fish. You're fired. From what I don't know, but you're fired. What's up, Anthony? How are you?
Chat. Guys.
Yo, try hard 7.
Can I chat? Let me get off. Guys, I'm under the impression that this person is very mauled. And I'm under the impression that if I react to this chat, he will literally go full NGMCA.
Nah, he won't go. Who? Dark Viper? Nah, he'll write a sonnet to you on Twitter and make a video that's like 3 hours long. I really feel this guy is just so unhinged. Just to make a point, he will do that. He ain't unhinged. Dark Viper is not unhinged. He's not unhinged. Relax. He's passionate, but unhinged is a little bit different. Hey, Rich, are you and Jay doing anything during August to celebrate 15 years as a crowdsourced streamer? I don't know. I have a... I don't know if I'm going to Boston. Probably not. But I'm going to have a lot to do with work, boys, my kids, my 2 sons. This week, so. You'll be seeing more of me than you thought, but I'll still be crazy. What's up, dude, mama? I saw you ask me before if I'm alright. Yes, I'm alright. But, like, dude, this is the guy I've blocked and ignored and blocked, and until he did it one other time, too, and I snapped. He was putting a picture of my daughter at her worst state. Not worse, but close to, which is scary, because that was actually not her worst state. On a t-shirt saying, buy my merch. I have to just shut my mouth before I fucking... The irony of that. They could do that, but if I say something back to them, I could get fucking banned. Unbelievable.
Am I wrong? What's up, guys? Guys, welcome to chat. Welcome to my channel, chat.
Yeah, hey, Aaron, we're about to watch your channel. Do me a favor, man. You could come here, fly to the States, and come do that buy my merch shit right in front of me. Go ahead. Let's see what happens. That's all I'll say. Let's see what happens. It'll be a good day. For me, anyway.
My name is xQc. Today we're doing a deep live analysis on this video. We're doing a React today, chat. The React number 1 today, chat, is xQc actually this dumb? Question mark. Title xQc available. Okay. The video starts and this guy is on the screen. Whoa, my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! Is xQc so much crazy? I don't know what this means, but we'll keep going to the video.
Is he on fucking Ritalin?
Disturbed.
I'm not making fun of accents. That has nothing to do with it. But he's speaking like
What?
Whoa!
What the fuck?
And now
is
I'm gonna
going on?
masturbate.
Telltale AES donated $5. XQC is an example of what happens when money corrupts a person. He used to sleep on a friend's mattress. Now he's popular with a fragile, yet inflated ego and an obnoxious personality. Always be humble. Don't be like this weirdo.
Well, he never has to. He has 100 million. I mean, I'm sure they didn't pay it all up front. They're probably like, you have to meet this, this, and this. I'm sure he got a big lump sum on front that he does not have to give back, and he could walk off into the sunset like Tom did for MySpace. For the three of you that are, well, actually, no, my audience is older, so a lot of you will know what I'm talking about. However, for the people that, like, look, man, I could move on. I'll talk about news stories during my live streams. I'll do a variety show with Jay, which we're already going to do anyway. That's already in the pike. We're doing more highly edited content, which that video that we're doing is probably going to hit 100,000 views with the USB drive. So more of those are coming. So my point being is that, look, if YouTube's like, you could never, we don't care if you talk more than Howard Stern does. You could never react to anything ever again. Okay. There's a lot of other people that this guy's pulling up the ladder on, though. Because I'm telling you, eventually and honestly, I hate to side with a corporation because they're usually fucking terrible. But if some motherfucker was just sitting there watching, like, don't they just watch straight up movies on Twitch and, like, say nothing? I've seen some of it. Like, eventually they're going to be like, nah, man, this is enough. Then they're going to put pressure on
going to masturbate.
The platforms, and the platforms are going to abide.
Donated $5. How much for 1 a.m.?
How much for 1 a.m.? Oh, yeah. Who needs sleep? Who needs sleep? I'm going to make it. If we hit we're at $30.70. Yes, it's a tall order. But if you're going to make me stay up that long when I'm fucking running on 4 hours of sleep, 300. If we do it, we do it. We don't, we don't. It is what it is. I'll make up the streaming this week. Scott Defoe was on point. I think he said 300. You read my mind. And that's a cumulative goal. Not one person has to dump it, by the way.
What?
Oh, yeah, Kasky, why are you not a mod? Also this week, I will figure out how to have the goal of Super Chats on stream so people don't keep asking, which it's fair to ask, but it'll just be more convenient for everybody.
Did he?
Yes.
Wow!
You're like a sexual predator. What?
What?
Get a little kitty cat.
What? Huh?
Well, if xQc wants my shirt off, he could come here and he could donate 50. We may go to Dark Viper A. I like Dark Viper AU. I don't want anyone to think that I dislike him. He's a very passionate man. So am I, to a fault sometimes. So is he, to a fault sometimes. So Dark Viper, we're kind of in the same boat in some ways. So that's not me taking shots at you. I like your content. I'm pretty sure that I'm sub to you. Actually, we'll find out. Am I full of shit? I was. There's other channels that I thought that I was sub to, too, and I'm not. Because YouTube's like, you don't need to be sub to them. It's fine. Oh, maybe I want to, YouTube. Maybe I always bring them up. Kyle, I guess YouTube does not want me to watch your content. I don't know what else to say. Wait, you're going to debate xQc? Oh, God, dude, you got some juicy content coming up. Oh. Subtitles for xQc. Oh, we'll watch this too. Oh, dude, Dark Viper, man, you got some...
Asmongold.
Oh, he's gonna hate me, though, because I'm sure he thinks that me doing this is just as evil, but... What's weird is that I'm gonna kind of probably agree with him on, like, 95% of what he's gonna have to say. So this is gonna be very bizarre. But he's probably going to be calling me out. But I'm like, all right, you got a point. See, Asmongold, I feel like he adds a lot to the... He puts a lot on the table, or adds a lot to his commentary. So, I don't know.
Our reactors bad people. I'm gonna react to this. Impressions, exposure, always 100%
And now I'm
disturbed.
gonna masturbate.
The Jostler donated $5. I had a dream 3 hooded men broke into my house, drugged me, brought me to a basement in downstate New York, and had their way with my ass. They then drove me back to my home and tucked me in. A muscular black man was there. Best dream I ever had.
Maybe because I'm getting really stoned, but I'm picturing all that in my mind right now.
What?
I'm picturing, like, sexy Coco, shirtless, oiled, and greased up, laying you in bed and then walking away.
What?
And then, like, turning around, looking at you, and flipping off the light switch. Like, good night, motherfucker.
Did you ask the apple if you want to be picked up? Yeah. You're like a sexual harasser. You're like a sexual predator. What? How does that make sense? And you say, dude, your analogy doesn't play this.
What nationality is he? He sounds like he's French. Or am I just an idiot? Probably an idiot.
And his analogy, nope. Trickle
Julie, what's up? How
down.
are you? French-Canadian. All right, well, that's close.
Fucknomics, whatever he said. How do you go that? Reactnomics, trickle bound. What the fuck is that? What the
Trickle down economics, dude. Trickle down economics. Oh no! So you gonna say delusions of grandeur next?
Wait, is he actually a communism? What the fuck?
He's a people observer. I'll make the goal until 10 o'clock to make it more reasonable, because I think that's a tall order, since essentially I just started streaming, by the way. 300 by 10 o'clock, I'll stay up till 1 a.m. Who needs sleep? I'll make up for it tomorrow after I drop my kids off. Well, no, I won't. Because I gotta work right away. I'll make up for it tomorrow night. I'll make up for it tomorrow, that's when. Wait. I think I've eaten like twice. I'm guessing that the sounds are in post, that he amplified them. Nonetheless.
For those who don't know, this is xQc, the most watched streamer on twitch.tv. I can see the appeal. xQc spends a significant part of each day restreaming other people's YouTube videos to his audience. This makes him one of the largest reactors around today. It is therefore understandable that he took an interest in the videos that Charlie made in response to my script that was criticizing React content as exploitative. Less understandable is everything that xQc said in response, and I don't just mean because of how he speaks.
I'm just going to say, chat, guys.
Well, yep, that explains everything. Yo. Now, I'm going to say something, and obviously Dark Viper AU is going to get deep and hard into this. I think that it's a gray area with React content. I think it depends on how much you react. I think it depends on... But if you're just sitting there, just like, yo, I'm just going to, like, stare at something, throw tips at me while I'm doing this, then that's not reacting, dude. That's just you like, hey, just have something in the background while I could get the donations, is what it's about. Or, in your case, I have $100 million contract. I need to fulfill it and stream XYZ amount of days. What can pass the time? Oh, look, Breaking Bad.
If you're playing a game, you're React Andy. I said it. Same concept.
Obviously, there are many distinct differences between using a game as a platform to create content and simply restreaming someone else's YouTube video.
And now I'm
The
going to
most-
masturbate.
Rar Dakota donated $5.
I actually stopped.
first saw xQc on LTT. The guy is a freaking idiot. Not just with computers but in general. He said his house in LA was as built in the 1700s or something like that.
Oh, man. Capitalism is a strange thing. It is.
The important part, of course, is the value that you leave behind. When you show a YouTube video to your audience, it's done. You've shown the start, middle, and end. There's no reason for them to go anywhere else or seek out the original. They've now seen it, just on your live stream. Even worse, you're about to start another video. You're about to do...
Okay, there is some truth to that. There is truth to that. Because here's the thing. All right, I'm adding a lot to it, and I'm not shutting the fuck up. But in theory, unless you want to watch it interruption-free, you don't have a reason to come back and see Dark Viper AU's video on this because you're watching it here with me. So he's not wrong.
something else in your stream, so they don't want to leave and miss what you're about to do. You are a direct competitor to the experience that the original is trying to give. But the viewers are already in your live stream. You've got the home field advantage. They're not going anywhere. With video games, on the other hand, it is impossible to extract all...
However, the person may, Dark Viper, if I'm going to be a little bit of a contrarian here, maybe they would never watch the video without me. Maybe there are people here that would be like, nah, man, I ain't watching Dark Viper. They wouldn't be watching this. So you may be getting... you may be getting... Not tonight, Nate. I wasn't even going to be really streaming tonight. I just... All this came up, and here I am. I want Jay to be here, too, because I'm sure you want to talk to him as well. But... yeah, there's people here who'd be like, no, I'm not interested in your video. Nate, not right now, dude.
value from them. Not only are they so expansive that it's effectively...
So, that's debatable. You're not wrong, but there's people like... I watch Asmongold. I actually like his reacts. I genuinely do. I wouldn't watch some of the shit he watches if it wasn't for him watching it. I watch it for the personality that he adds to content I wouldn't personally watch. So it's kind of... It's not a black and white thing like you're making it out to be. You're not wrong, but there's more nuance to it than you're saying.
Impossible to keep a viewer there long enough to see everything, even if you tried. You still can't take away the experience.
Like, I'm sure people here would say, like, yo, Rich, there's a lot of, like... People, I know for a fact, you don't even have to, because people are like, who is this person? Oh, now I know who they are. I hate to say, DSP. People come to me all the time. Rich, I never heard of DSP before, but now I can't stop watching shit about him because of you. Fuck you. It's not as black and white as you're trying to make it, Viper, is what I'm saying.
Congratulations.
So, however, with that being said, yes, he is right 200% that there are a lot of parasitic fucking people out there who just are like, I don't know, like, shit, they make it me getting distracted by my phone more than I should seem. Like, that's nothing compared to these people. Motherfuckers are doing their nails, eating sandwiches, like they leave videos. Some people, I think xQc might do this. I haven't watched enough of him to know. But he goes to the bathroom. He goes to the bathroom and like leaves something running. That's not transformative, dude. That's not transformative. Like, dude, we're 2 minutes into this video. How long have I been fucking yapping for?
Of playing the game yourself. You will
Hassan Piker, I don't watch enough of him to know. Like, I think really Ass Mangold is the only one I watch.
always leave some value on the table, which can inspire the viewer to go seek out the original, the people who actually made the game. Every second you stream a video game is an advertisement for an experience that the viewer isn't getting with you, an experience that they can only get somewhere else. Content about video games are not perfect substitutes for those video games themselves.
What about Dark Viper games that are story-based? Now, I know some companies have, like, NDAs and shit, but what about the games that are story-based? Where people may just want to find out the ending. You could argue that those people may be dissuaded from buying a copy of the game.
But a reaction to a video...
But, yeah, most of the time, 98% of the time with a game, the full experience is obviously playing it.
Video is a perfect substitute for the original. Also, try just booting up a video game and reacting to it without actually doing something. You actually have to have some input to create content using a video game as a platform. With reaction content, you can sit there and do nothing. You don't even need to be in the room.
That is nuts to me. Have I ever played a video without being in... I don't think I've literally ever done that once. I didn't even know that was a thing. That is so fucking... That's so gross. It's weird.
You can be asleep, and the quality of the content will be basically the same.
Game companies could DMCA you at any given time for playing their game on stream. You're literally playing a game that somebody else made. It's literally their game, and you're...
Yeah, but it's different, dude. It's like saying watching porn is the same as having sex. When it comes to gaming, like, you need the controller in your hand, you need the feel. Sure, you can kind of tell. Yeah, it's exactly like porn. You can kind of tell what's going on, but you know, you ain't gonna know what it's really like until your penis is in the vagina. It's the same fucking thing. I don't think I'm that far off. Whereas when you're watching a video, this is where Dark Viper's right again. You're watching the video. That's it. You can't... you watching the video is not going to change it. You're not using a controller to watch the video unless you're watching it on an Xbox or PS5 on the YouTube app. You fucking get my point, or the Switch.
You're playing it. I don't know what you're going to say. React content is bad. It's not, like, not great, right? But nothing is
Put my controller in your hand.
pure, except for just complete 100% creative. That's not only a good take, it's the law. React Andy. React Andy.
100%
Everybody is
I'm not ashamed
React
of it. I'm not
Andy.
trying to
It
bury
is
it
what
in
it
the past
is.
and
Get
hide it,
mad,
pretend
dude.
like
My guy, either the law matters or it doesn't. If you're willing to sit there violating the law on a day-to-day basis, clearly you don't actually think the law matters. So why are you talking about it when it comes to determining what people should or should not do on any of our platforms? This should not be news for many of you, but while the law is a force for socialization, so it does influence what we eventually come to believe is justified or not, it is not absolute. We do not walk around with like a pack of laws in our back pocket, consulting it every time we want to do something. We do what we consider to be justified and only consult the law when we think it might impact the consequences of what we want to do. It's like if they passed the law tomorrow that said you personally can't eat or drink. You're not just going to go, well, this is the law, I guess, and then just die. xQc obviously feels himself justified to do the actions he does, regardless of what the law of his particular region of the world says. As he once said, why do people act like DMCA are gonna do shit? Showing that while he considers himself to be in violation of the law, he considers the risk to be minimal compared to the reward that he will potentially get.
Or DMCA. Dude, DMCA is a fucking dated, antiquated piece of shit. I get claims on... Dude, I've gotten claims, Dark Viper, on AI DSP covers of songs where they changed the... Like, everything was changed. And the original, like, Warner Group of the original non-cover song claimed it. So the DMCA litmus test is a little silly because it's shit. Fuck the DMCA and its ass. The only reason I tolerate it and don't even go more in on it, if it wasn't for the DMCA, there would be no safe harbor for any of these sites, and I would be making a living doing porn and sucking cock. Cock.
And therefore he does whatever he feels is justified. What even is legal differs from place to place, but additionally, obviously there are more important things for assessing the justification for behavior than simply something's legal status. Asserting otherwise is kinda silly. To put it another way, all things that are illegal are not morally equivalent simply because they're illegal. If you found two people, one a mass murderer, another person who smoked weed in a place that is illegal, you wouldn't see them as equivalent in some way. xQc is effectively trying to argue that illegal actions are all equally justifiable to do. One illegal action justifies all other illegal actions. No differences between the actions matter in terms of justification.
It's not always about need, it's about want. Sometimes something I like a lot, I want to share with chat. I want to share that. I don't need it. My channel's not gonna die. I'm not gonna be obscured in forever. I could get more viewers into other things by playing another game or something. But instead, I wanna watch that. I want to share that with chat. I want to share my passion that I have for this with chat. It has nothing to do with it. Never than anything. Sometimes
I don't understand. Like, what? I guess I'm taking the shirt off. It gets us closer to the goal now. We're at 93.69. It's not even about his accent. I've heard people with French-Canadian accents. It's like, does he drink like 16 energy drinks before he gets on stream? Oh, I mean, sorry, Susha. Pray Rich, first off, shirt off. Also, might be working 6 days for a while after what happened with my coworker. I bought a box from a company called Wingman that allows you to use most controllers with most systems. I bought one for Dreamcast, one for SNES. Oh, interesting. But, I don't know.
sometimes that's even more entertaining than the video itself because I'm more passionate about the thing that it is. That's how it is.
Every person in existence has wants, and that
I have no...
mere want is not a justification for performing any action to get that want satisfied. Maybe you want $100,000. Maybe your grandmother has a $100,000 life insurance policy. It's not justified to push her down the stairs simply because you want 100 grand. More importantly, xQc is confirming something that should be obvious to you. He is not acting for the benefit of other people. He's only doing what he personally wants to do. When he argues that the effect of React content is beneficial, this isn't what is motivating him in his actions. He's merely saying these words to get you off his back. There are endless actual ways that xQc could help out smaller creators or give them exposure. He does none of these things because he just doesn't fucking care. Even if xQc were to accept what I've argued in other videos, that React content harms everyone except the reactor, including the reactee, then I don't think he would change his behavior even one iota.
From this comparison, chat, we should go on.
But that is debatable, though. Like I was saying before, if it hurts the creator. I'm sure there are creators that have been hurt by it, definitely. He's not fully wrong. But like I said, there's a lot of times I've seen my chat, like, you guys could tell me, like, you wouldn't have watched the shit I'm talking about if I was, so you wouldn't have watched it. Like, if you saw it on your feed, you would have been like, hard pass. So, I don't know. I'm mixed on that.
On ahead and shame every movie director, right, that went on a piece of land and filmed something on a street. They didn't build, didn't own, didn't create, didn't put the cement and the grass and grew the grass and the plants. We should go because they didn't make it in their studio and build it themselves. Shame them. How dare they?
Internet,
fuck these people did.
And what's shocking about Dark Viper's document is she's not.
No, that's a dumb point, dude. That makes no sense. Sorry. Sounds like the fake Robert Williams. Who does? xQc or?
Yeah! Get mad! Base the take.
If you wish to make an apple pie from scratch, first you must invent the universe. It's a quote from Carl Sagan. While it is true that everything in existence is built using things that we didn't personally create, this does not mean that everything equally required other sentient creatures to come to be. To put it more simply, if I spend 6 hours writing an essay, this isn't the same as another person copying my essay word for word just because neither of us made the paper that the essay is written on. Things can possess the same quality in this
That is a valid point.
case of acquiring the work of other people without having that quality to the same extent, which can massively impact how it's perceived. I suspect xQc would have a preference over whether or not I gave him a glass of water or drowned him in a bathtub, even if in both cases I am simply giving him water.
That's a good analogy. That was well played.
A classic, old school, cannibalist
Pretty ironic
argument.
considering
It's
Critique
dog
reacted
shit.
to a channel called Ordinary Sausage
The
back when it had a
cannibalistic
few thousand
angle
subs, and look at the
to some
channel
of these.
now.
That's like if I produced a song, he stole the song and made a copy of it identical, and saying, well, we both have the same fucking Juno D5 keyboard, so what's the difference? Like, nah, dude, just because someone else made the keyboard that we used as a tool doesn't mean we both own each other's IPs.
It's just dumb. It is dumb. Everybody knows it. Yeah. Yeah. Guys.
The whole chat is full with React Andes since we
People
react
think
to you.
people think that React to videos is cannibalistic in nature, which means that it eats them, right? And what they eat is taken. Okay? It's like, oh guys, you're gonna get 10. Okay, I'm 5. Now I'm gonna yoink, I cannibalize, right? I get 3 plus, and you get -3, right? But that is just simply not true. It's been proven, it's been said, it's been done. I can give you guys hundreds of examples of how React is rarely, very, very rarely, and if not, barely cannibalistic. But on the other side, it is most of the time beneficial both ways.
Not really. That's a lie. And it can be very cannibalistic. Especially if you're fucking reacting the way you do. Which is not really. So, because if you're uploading the stuff with the same tags, the same metadata as the original video, that could take away views from it. Now, if you truly react to it and it makes it a transformative work and the edited clip has its own flair to it, that's arguable. But a lot of what I see from you is just you go bap boop beep bap like once every fucking 10 minutes, which that probably actually made more sense than whatever the fuck you say. And you play, and sometimes you don't even stop the video. Sometimes you go and take a piss and keep the video playing. It's not the same. Me not shutting the fuck up and making something transformative, even if I cut this and clip this, it's kind of its own thing. It's not the same as, this is definitely not the same as, is watching Dark Viper's original video. It's quite transformative, I would say. Why do you think The Verge backed down from all of us? Because everyone who was reacting to that bad PC build, that was as transformative as it came. But they wanted to try to sweep their horrible PC build that everyone who let that slip through the cracks should have been fired. They, you know, what's his name? Who is the guy who reviews the phones? He's like an arrogant dick, and he got into a fight with Lon Seidman, and he ended up blocking me. He doesn't know what the Streisand effect was my point.
But where do the new viewers come from? With any exchange, there is always the possibility for externalities, which are effects that happen on those not directly involved in the exchange, but who are still affected by its existence. There are a finite amount of people that exist and a finite amount of time that they can spend doing anything. Any effort that you...
Well, Dark Viper, it's also like if xQc is so popular that if he lets out a fart and discusses the smell of it, Dexerto is writing an article on it. That's also where a lot of the new people come from. He's like so hyper popular that if he has a sniffle and has to go to urgent care to get like antibiotics, like Dexerto will write an article. xQc has a has a medical issue update, and people check him out. And every time they're banned for whether it's Hassan Piker or fucking Amaranth or whoever, they could be banned for fucking 2 hours and there's articles written on it because the websites are like, hey, these people are popular, they'll get clicks. It does get them the clicks. It also, because the websites get people there, people are like, who's Alinity, for example? Oh, I'll go check her out, and they get a follower or a sub. So that's also a reason why they get it, because they're so fucking hyper popular that it's beneficial for the websites to cover every single thing that they do. And because of that, the demographic that goes to those sites discover them, and they get a lot of people that way as well. It's not just the React content.
You put forth to bring those people to you is taking them away from whatever else they would have been doing absent your effort. When you are using React content to keep yourself live longer, expend less energy, increase the quality of your content, you're taking your viewers away from doing whatever else they would be doing if you did not perform that action. While the reactee can suffer when you react to their content, where most of the suffering comes from is with every other reaction that you do, as they then just become a part of the wider market, and therefore you can pull people from them to yourself just like you do with every other content creator. The amount of viewers you have doesn't decrease, and in many cases increases. Where do you think those viewers are coming from? A magical portal to fairyland? No, they are coming from other creators which you are able to siphon from in large part because of your React content.
Nobody in chat understands it. It's such a simple concept. Guys, if somebody gets 500 views, okay, how many of chat are subscribed to this guy? There's probably about 1 or 2, okay? By the amount that we steal will be 2, right? And the amount that he's gonna generate for the people watching is incredibly larger than 2. And his next video, now that people are subscribed, it'll be like ramp the fuck up. If you're going to go with analytics, this argument falls.
He's groping analytics. That's the only thing I got out of that. He's groping analytics. He must like rub his nipples against the screen when he checks his YouTube analytics. What the fuck is going on?
Flat on his face, man.
As I explained in my...
Did he just burp at the end there? He did. He let out like a burp. End of set. Was that the period? Amy, what's good? How are you?
Previous video, the vast majority of views do not come from subscriptions. Instead, they come from the algorithm. They come from recommendations. The recommendations which React content directly steals from. Everyday reaction content takes recommendations from other original content creators.
I don't really see React content in my feed, though. I think YouTube kind of poo-poos on it. Did I say poo-poos? But that is a saying, though. Not like me being a dork, but they don't like it. I don't see that much React content in my feed. Amy, I'm glad you're dandy. Breastfeeded. Why waste time say a lot of word when few word do trick? Is that something he actually said? With him, you never know. What was I going to say? I don't even know what the fuck I was going to say. Breastfeed it. I keep confusing xQc with QVC in my head. Both sound like they have the same mental capacity. Well, no, man. At least they know that the Xbox Series S has a Bluetooth speaker on it, obviously.
Even if you've been reacted to once, there's one reaction video with your content in it. Great. That does nothing to prevent all the other reaction videos from taking recommendations from you. And to be absolutely clear, I'm not convinced even that reaction video of your content is increasing your recommendations anyway.
I'll give an example. Bing bong.
I don't, maybe because I'm not 17, like, I don't get it. He is, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Wait.
I'll give an example. Bing bong. Fuck your life. Motherfucker. Hey, we were watching that shit. What had 10K views? We were watching it. 10,000 views. And we're there now. Everybody did. Bing bang, bing bang. Fuck you. Wait, hey, we were there at the very fucking beginning of this shit. Okay?
Oh, he convinced me. That's it. I am a believer now. Thank you. What the fuck is going on?
Oh my god, guys. They only get 2K views now because you yoinked them. Right, boys, we were watching this shit.
I don't know what this means, but I'm assuming he's talking about a meme or a song or...
What I'm guessing he's trying to say by going Ooga Booga is that me watch video, it get more views. I have flowing hair. So I'm all kidding aside. I guess that's what he's saying. The argument can be made that it takes away views too. He's not wrong. I'm sure there is exceptions where the views benefit, but I don't think it's as much of a norm as xQc was trying to say. If he was fucking saying, I have no idea what the fuck he was saying. Let's continue.
Some sort of a clip, and those do benefit more from reactions because the viewers have a reason to...
Bing bong! Views! Groping analytics! Listen, fucking xQc, come grope my analytics. Oh my god, let's go.
You watch them over and over and over again. So you get a much higher clip.
What the fuck was Bing bong? Oh my god, he's gonna block me. Yo, low tier god already blocked me. I guess he didn't like I was making fun of his crispy. Fucking crispy. Motherfucker, I'm marshmallow if you're crispy. Why does he remind me of Gary Busey? Who, him?
Click-through rate from reaction to it. This doesn't change...
He's a hairy man like me. Except I'm not hairy on my head.
What the reaction does in the market, which, you know, siphons recommendations away from all other content creators. But that individual with that meme or that song or that clip can potentially benefit. At least I suppose in the short term. I guess in the long term they'd still lose. I guess it would just take even longer though.
You're assuming it. That if I this is literally assuming.
Dark Viper must have a hairy cock. That comes from Google Fish Dark Viper. We inquiring minds want to know, do you have a lot of hair in your genital area? Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just a shirtless man watching your video. With another man saying words that I don't understand.
That if I watch a video, right, of some guy who has 100 views every...
See, this is where I know he's just a mumbling fool, because has nothing to do with his accent. So he can't even come at... Because right there, he spoke very fucking clearly. What is he doing? Maybe he's doing fucking bumps off camera. He's like, Big Buck!
And now I'm going to masturbate.
Oh, what the fuck
Why
is Bing
Susha
Bong?
116
What is
donated
Bing Bong?
$5. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong,
Big dong,
bing bong.
big dong, big dong. Oh, fuck me in the ass, man. Like, right there, he spoke clearly, dude. I think he just has a bad habit of speaking fast, all kidding aside. I used to speak really fast until I took acting classes, and my acting coach or acting teacher was like, "What? Stop mumbling. You want to be an actor? You got to stop fucking mumbling." And he was right. 100 million, bing bong. Bro, XQC makes me understand Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro sounds like he talks slow compared to this motherfucker. Rambo Tweety coming here. I saw you bickering back and forth with Nate. Nate, you'll be on the show, but I want you here with Jay because I know he has questions that I may not think of, and vice versa.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Professor Sexy
Maybe.
Coco donated $5.
Sexy
Hey, yo,
Coco
what's
has
poppin',
arrived.
people? This is Sexy Coco, the realest, most delicious professorization on YouTube, except no motherfucking substitutions, dog. Ya feel me? Listen, remember I's that time I flopped my nuts across you bitch ass face?
Yes.
Do you have the video?
I wish I did. It was you. There have been more penises on my face than, well, no, on my ears. I have had my friend Sean's ball sack on my ear. That was the only genitals, man's genitals that have touched me. Keep in mind the song that was blaring on my speakers, because that was how he tricked me into putting his nutsack on my ear and his penis. Was I want to fuck you in the ass. That was a long time ago. I used to work at Filene's. They are long gone. They're now Macy's. There was a guy there that looked like a shorter version of Mr. Rogers. The day before 9/11, I was at the gym. It was called All Sport in Fishkill. Saw him in the locker room. He turned around, and I thought his giant rope of a dick was going to knock me in the face and knock me unconscious. That was a penis I did not want to see. I have also just casually scrolling through before he got banned, Gavin McGinnis's Twitter. Just, you know, sometimes you go.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
You're terminally on
Dead
Twitter
man
and you're just
donated
bored.
$5. Wonk 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 wonk. Scooby-Doo can consent.
Scooby-Doo can consent. I hope. Zoinks! Anyway, I was scrolling down the fucking bowels of just like, oh, I wonder what Gavin McGinnis seems like, a man with a beard. Wonder what he's up to. He has weird takes. And he was on a beach completely naked, and his dick was just going boinga, 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 boinga. Another large dick I've seen. I've seen a lot of dick, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck were we watching? I don't remember. Stream is family friendly. Tell your family. Tell your birds. Tell your dad. We are at 1:40:39. If we get to 300 by 10 o'clock, I will stay up till 1 a.m. Pride Month already again. Why? Because my nipples are out? You're proud of my nipples? Good. What's up, Rich? What are your thoughts on the ship? I have no idea what that is, Brightside Dylan.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
This stream is family friendly.
Dr. Sexy Coco donated $5. Stop what you're doing right now. Pull out the PS Triple and fire up some Cho Aniki for me to masturbationalize to.
Maybe I
I'm
will.
all naked, wet, black, and most importantly, sexy right now. Elon renamed Twitter to X because he was experimentalizing with my nuts.
Probably. That's that you're giving him too much credit. That's more thought than he put into it. Yo, I should get Cho Aniki for the PS1. I have the fully backwards compatible. We tried PS2 games on it too, which I think actually you asked me to make sure to check a Oh no, or it was either you or Jeffrey Tucker who asked me to do check a PS2 disc. So I got the fully backwards compatible PS3. I may even have it still on the because I have the same PlayStation account. Maybe I could just download it, Sexy Coco. That's a good idea. We still got to play Pokemon this week. It's a fucking weird game, dude. It's a weird game. Oh, man. Anyway, watch your ear.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Dead man donated
Once you go
$5.
black, you go deaf.
Rich,
Jesus Christ.
you're gonna taste my dick, not see it.
Thank you. That's who was that again? Whose dick am I tasting? Rich, you're gonna taste my dick, not see it. What does it taste like? Does it taste like Fruity Pebbles? If so, that's fine. Not a problem. I'm okay with that. No, the problem I have with wireless headsets is all of their microphones suck. I'm not looking for a broadcast. I'm looking for a mic. Every mic should sound on any headset as minimum as good as this. Why is the headset, the microphone from a $30 to $40 headset, depending on if there's a sale on the MSI DS502 wired headset, have a better microphone than headsets that are $300, $400? That sounds like you're talking through a fucking corded phone from like 1987. That's my problem with them. If you're just looking for audio quality, there's plenty. Just pick your poison at that point.
And now
but
I'm going to
mic-wise,
masturbate.
they suck.
Bing Bong Ak donated $5. Bing Bing, Bing Bong, Bing Bing Ding Dong. Coke Snort. Bing Bong, Bing Bong, Bing Bong. Bing Bong my Ding Dong. Thank you, Dr. Sex
Listen.
E. Coco. Without your help, I would never have been able to fit the entire line of PS triples up my ass.
I'm at 2 months and I can't wait till I get the golden cucumber. Make sure you put that golden cucumber up your ass, sir. It's the safest place for you. You don't want to lose it. Bing Bong ain't gonna go away now, dude. That was so ridiculous. Oh yeah, we're watching a video. I forgot about that part.
If anyone makes a video, right? Let's say we come in there with 50,000 live viewers, right? That every 50,000 were already subscribed. They were already gonna watch the video. They were
If you're hoping he eventually understands spoilers,
they were going to watch that video, but now they will not watch it because they watch it here instead. What? If I watch a video of a guy who...
yeah, I'm sure there is a portion of people. I said there is a multi-tier argument. Hey, Dead Man, thank you for becoming a member. Of where I'm sure there's also plenty of people who would have never gone a mile near the video. And on the flip side, Phil, I hate to say it, I've made you some fans from my detract actor content. So it's not... there's more nuance to it that I think that Dark Viper here is not really
And now I'm going to
alluding
masturbate.
to. He's
Dr.
right about a
Sex
lot,
E.
though.
Coco donated $5. Rich, I just DM'd you on X a picture of my long chocolatized penalization.
Oh, no.
The people of America need you to
I've
analyze this
seen-
picture and inspectalize for problems. This penalization will soon be representalizing the American people, and it needs to be perfect.
You reminded me that Googlefish sent me a picture of EDP 445's penis. I have seen that. People are going to ask this. I am not saying this in any way, shape, or form from a racist perspective. I actually thought at first it was a Hershey's chocolate bar. Like a Snickers. I was like, what the fuck? Why is... oh, God, it's his dick.
And now I'm going to masturbate.
Deadman donated $5. IT tastes like EDP 445 feet ass.
What happened? What tastes like his ass? Oh, it had Tucker Carlson would have been very satisfied with that Snickers bar. I know that was do you know how many people believe, though, that Tucker Carlson was bitching about the dick vein in a Snickers? They actually thought that was real. We're so fucked, man.
who gets 100 views every video and has 10 subscribers, it's fucking impossible that all of you now are subscribed and we're gonna watch this. What is wrong with you?
It's crazy how detailed I was explaining that that isn't it. I even drew diagrams, and it's weird how many people still didn't get it.
Oh, those mouth sounds. I know they're post, but yeah, dude, this is why, even as a fat motherfucker, I'm not going to eat on stream. I feel like that's, it's kind of like the equivalent of having a video playing
Rich
while
Big
you're...
Ass Tits donated $5.
Thank you.
Rich and the Reply Girls share one thing in common. They show their giant's ass tits.
Yeah, but even stoned, I make more sense than those bitches did. Come on. No, I'm out of liquids. Come on, motherfucker. How am I out of liquids? God damn it.
Okay, maybe it's understandable that xQc didn't understand it. If reactors didn't have React content, they'd be live less, and they'd have to rely on their own skills to make content, so they would have no content. When your content is of a lower quality or simply non-existent, your viewers would necessarily have to leave and go support other content creators. When you react to videos, you are actively working to keep people with you and away from everyone else. You are cannibalizing the market as a whole, not simply the person you're reacting to, although you are also cannibalizing them as well. Your gain is
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Depends on...
Deadman donated $5. My dick.
My dick is small. See with me, too. Not in real life. I hate talking in real life. But on, I have the gift of gab. I could just fucking talk for hours upon hours upon hours. Especially if, like, Jay's here, or intro guy. Forget about it. And even then, I would just talk about, like, the news topics I can't talk about on my main channel. There's tons of stuff. I probably should already do that. If nothing else, especially could be uploading clips, I probably will, because what I'm probably going to do, Jay and I are formulating it. It's in very early stages. No, it's not like DSP Reacts where I'm making it like Martin Scorsese's helping me direct a film, and then it's just Phil staring at videos that he might not watch even if you pay him. Where I might have two streams. One will be where I talk about news topics. And yeah, there'll be like super chats and stuff, but it'll be like quiet, like I'll have to turn off StreamLabs. And they'll probably be answered after. And then I'll have a stream like this where I'm just reacting and it's just a mess. Because those will be better to clip. There'll be clips that come from this too, because some of the crazy shit that like Sexy Coco, Google Fish, Turbo Express, all the other people, Jessie will say something random about her breasts. Those will be clippable funny things too. But we'll have a stream that kind of has more continuity to it. Not just two hairy men staring at each other, discussing each other's takes. You know? So, that's something that's another reason. That's what I'll be doing to have more constructed content, I guess is the right word. Anyway, back to a hairy man.
Lost in this finite market. Viewers and time are not infinite.
Not diversify. Like the other show will have more of a structure to it, I guess you could say. Whereas this is just like, hey, what the fuck do I feel like doing tonight? Do I feel like watching something? Maybe. If I don't, do I feel like just shooting the shit? Sure. Do I feel like staying up later or not? Maybe I'll set a goal, maybe I won't. I do think about that before. Do I want to? And then there's sometimes someone will say it and I didn't even think of it. But
what they spend on you comes with the opportunity cost that they don't spend it somewhere else. This is actually true with all content that is made. But in your case, you're not making content, you're stealing it. You do not deserve what you gain from reaction content. You do not deserve what you steal from other people using it.
I don't give a shit. I don't even. If the video is good enough to watch, it's just watching. If we react a lot, we react up. I don't have a bar that I set there. We have to react.
Like, once I make my fear retrospective, I wouldn't mind if, like, Ass Mangold or even this man watched it. Everyone's different, though. I could see how people would have a problem.
This amount, otherwise I failed. I don't give a shit.
And my point being is that's going to be crazy production value, probably script writing and editing and a lot of different shit. A lot of research. Would I give a shit if xQc watched it? Not in the slightest. However, I could understand how other people would. I don't care if Phil react to it. If he wants to react to it, he could do it. He could do it for free, whether he wants to or not. He could react to it all day.
This is what I do every time when I watch a video chat. I always remind myself, dude, react, and then I say, dude, react harder, the motherfucker. Then I go, holy shit, harder, holy shit.
You think about reacting? Wait, what? What, you think about reacting? How am I not worth 100? Look, all right, you know what, man, motherfucker, I'm gonna be salty for a hot second, all right? I'm like the Jay-Z of reaction. I don't think of a fucking thing, man. And
now I'm
can
gonna masturbate.
Make jokes and talk all day. I don't write anything down.
Key Rich, I hope you and everyone in the chat are doing great. Can I get our favorite sound on the board finishing with quantum breastfeed?
What is our favorite sound? There's a lot of favorites on here, boy. What favorite do you want? This is what I'm in the mood for.
Wow.
Breastfeed it. Breastfeed it. Breastfeed it.
What? Away.
No, we're gonna...
What? Away. What? Away.
If you kind of get it off time, it works.
What? Away. What? Away. What? Away. What? Away.
All right, I gotta stop. I'm gonna stop right now.
And then you gotta scale it up, dude.
It is at this point that xQc thinks he finds me in his chat.
I was just $100 million, dude. Yo, Kick, pay me $100 million, man. I'll turn your shit upside down in a good way. I'm an entertaining motherfucker. I'm just old, fat, and bald. I can't bring it as big of an audience, but if you push me, I'll make you money. Am I e-begging for a big contract right now? Maybe. Give me $1 million. I'll go over there for $1 million. Come on. And I'll suck a couple dicks, too. I have no shame. Yes, I'll play the song again to make it weirder. Birds, of course. You would suck dick, too. You would suck dick, you're a bird. Lay a turd. Bird. If anybody says that my reaction streams are not transformative, I'm gonna take you, wrap you in sandpaper, and shove them up that person's ass. Do you understand me? Are you ready to go up a hole? You better be. There you go. Excuse me. Kick should pay Rich to do a May 1st. No, I am not beating off on stream. Yo, there's 822 people. You have no way. I don't know what you tuned into. I'm still figuring it out. I have no idea. Why are motherfuckers? Is that the real Sexy Coco, or is that a fake ass motherfucker?
This is not the same guy, man. Also, big point, chat. This is a big point. It's a big point. Okay, if you watch a video once, right, and it was bad for the channel, and you watched more of their content, right, they can absolutely
Why do people keep asking me about my trademark? It's bizarre.
100% say, yo, dude, don't do this, and people would stop immediately because I've had problems with people from YouTube. 2 of them said, hey man, that they didn't like it. I didn't argue. I didn't say, yo, dude, because your stat. I didn't bring up stat.
Yo, okay, I was gonna say, and like, what the funny thing is that like, nothing would happen. Like, you bring that, like, wait, this guy has had this name for years, so you bought it. The judge would be like, or if in some parallel universe, I would call myself Rich the fat fuck who does tech. Even when I lose the rest of the weight, I'll still be a fat Italian in spirit. You just changed the fucking name, Corey. Did I end up blocking him? He pissed me off after a while. I'm not ashamed of that block. I'm actually proud of it. It was just so left field. And just seemed like, you know, it was very suspect how it was brought up. And it takes a lot for me to raise an eyebrow with stuff.
That's...
Oh, I didn't block him? Alright, he's not blocked then. Oh, well.
I just stopped watching it altogether. I just stopped watching it. Why? Because I don't care that much. I think it's mutually good. If they know or they think it's not, then they are right. Why? Because it's their content. And a story. I have no say, dude. But if there's no problem, I'm gonna keep doing it because I enjoy it. Guys, I've had a problem chat with Kurz Kazart, okay? These guys, they didn't like me reposting their video.
For years, people have asked how we make our videos. So, let's finally talk about it. How to make a Kurzgesagt video in 1200 hours or more.
Jesus, it takes them 1200 hours.
These guys, they didn't like me reposting their video, okay? Because my edit, guys, I don't trust my editors. My editors do whatever they want, okay, on YouTube, and they would upload the reaction to YouTube, and I didn't even know. But even if I knew, I probably wouldn't stop.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
The Jostler donated $5. Listen, May 1st is 276 days away. We must prepare. Hire a gay DSP lookalike pornographic actor, and call Dr. Sexy Coco. Make a May 1st porno, have Jay direct, and you can always hire me to clean up the loads.
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
come.
I wonder if anyone else, I wonder if xQc talks to his editors that way. Like, oh, Big Bong, I'm going to fuck you in the ass. Probably not. Hey, Rich, I found a beehive full of PS triples in my cucumbers. Can we get a reaction soon of Boys Beware? What is that?
I didn't give a shit at the time they were uploading. And then Kurz said they didn't like that for whatever fucking reason. And I didn't fight them on it. Nobody give it. I just stopped playing that.
This does nothing to compensate them, or everyone in the market that your actions impacted. You lose nothing. You give up none of the exposure or money that you gained. You are a thief who has robbed someone, been caught in the act and said, I won't do it again, to you. And then you've gone next door to rob the neighbors until they catch you and tell you to stop, where you do the whole same process again. You're not acting benevolently. You're not acting with a care for others. You're just concerned that they're going to give you a copyright strike or cause some fuss that might hurt your brand. That you can see yourself to have the rights to videos that required 1,200 hours of labor to make is bad. That you feel you had the option to fight them for them and acted magnanimously by not doing so is just sick.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
King of Burgers donated $5. This dude may seem stupid, but he's not. He used to stream snipe streamers and then saw the way the internet was going and catered to edgy teens and acts like an internet troll. I don't like him, but the man is not an idiot. He's pretty smart.
It's amazing how a lot of these guys start with some weird shit in a game and then they just like become internet personalities that have nothing to do with gaming. You can kind of say the same with, I mean, Ask Mangold plays games, but he's all over the, well, so am I. I'm all over the map too.
He also still reacts to their videos on stream. This was just 10 days ago, and these reactions all end up on YouTube on other channels. I guess Kurzgesagt got tired of fighting.
Guys, I remember, guys, remember chat when AW made the video of the nose, right? And that shit had like fucking, dude, I don't even think it was on YouTube. It was like on Reddit, and it had like 20 views, dude. Okay, and the video was dog shit, dude. And then the video blew up, and then the next video came across, and then that one blew up, and he made the making of that video, that one blew up, bang bang. Now what? Fucking trickle down fucknomics, whatever he said. How do you call that? Reactnomics trickle down. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, you stayed in your position of being the largest content creator, and some small portion of your success trickled down to someone else. It isn't that this doesn't happen, it is that what trickles down is only a tiny fraction of what you keep, and you can grab more for yourself than what trickles down using the limitless supply of high quality content.
Yes and no, though. Like I said, there's a lot of times, and people say it in my chat. Now, granted, my chat is a modicum of his size, I understand. That would be like, yeah, I would have never watched that shit if Rich didn't watch it. But do I think that reactors who just watch other people's content also could hurt and essentially do hurt a sizable portion of what they watch? Yeah. Of course.
The workers will occasionally catch some crumbs that fall from your mouth, but you will only get larger as you take more and more of the market for yourself that these workers need to survive. HeyW would need weeks if not months to create an animation like that. The amount of effort is insane, which explains why he hasn't made one since. You on the other hand take the fruits of his effort and grow yourself in one fraction of the time it would take him, thus you will always be the bigger content creator. Worse, while HeyW has just himself, you have limitless HeyWs all working hard making content that you can scoop up whenever you need a way to bring yourself more exposure and money, either by giving yourself more YouTube uploads or to keep yourself live longer on Twitch. Everyone can't do what you do because somebody has to do the work at the end of the day. You just don't want it to be you.
Not against reaction content as a whole. I'm against lazy content. If a streamer, right, just sit down in front of the webcam and suddenly watches someone else's work while they eat lunch.
I'm going to make a prediction. There is going to be a ban hammer coming both on all platforms. Well, the major ones on React content. The days of React content are done. Not talking like videos where if I like want to critique xQc like I did today, those will be fine. But streams reacting, there's an expiration date and it's coming soon.
That is adding nothing. It's not transformative in a way. Just stealing. True. This is true-ish.
Excuse.
Yeah, it's true-ish that the fucking hammer is going to be, the ban hammer is going to be dropped by all major platforms on React content. And you know what? There's some stuff I disagreed with him on here, Dark Viper AU, but it's coming, and deservedly so. If you have clowns sitting there just eating leftovers from last night, not saying a fucking word and going to take a shit and leaving the video playing just to collect money while they're in the bathroom dropping a log, they're gonna stop it, dude. They're gonna stop it. Because you are essentially just pirating the video. You're not doing transformative content. And you know what's fucked is that I get why they do it, because I notice it too. If I have to go shit or get a drink, which I'm going to have to do soon.
And now I'm going to masturbate.
CellTR donated $5. Riding a dopamine high after winning a radio control crawler comp. Got FISRS on Trail 1 second on Trail 2 and got the championship for it. I finally won something and my hobby feels good, man.
Interesting. Like, not that that matters. Did you get any kind of compensation for winning too? But that's great, man. Yeah, that's why they do it. It's a pretty shady but clever tactic. I can't believe I just thought of it now. I never said I'm the brightest person in the room. Fashion bug! It's smart but gross. It's like, hey, this other person's... Yeah, React content's on its way out. That's what they do it for. They're going to put its end to it. They're having another person prop up another person's hard work prop up their stream while they go take a shit and make a fucking salad.
And now I'm going to masturbate.
J Big Ass Tits donated $5. Dad, I'm start a new YouTube channel and react to content while doing a May 1st burst.
Oh,
instant
God.
Viral.
Yeah, probably. You'll be banned, but it'll be instant viral. That's why they do. Yeah, React content's on its way out. And you know what? Justifiably so. And look, if I have to stop doing these and fucking talk about news or whatever, who gives a shit, man? Just like, I remember people saying back, oh, what if you have to stop using gameplay footage, you're screwed. Oh, hi. Here's me not screwed. Not to pat myself on the back, but you get my point. Speaking of which, I have to get myself some coffee because I want to perk myself up. I may stay on. We didn't hit the goal, which is fine, but I may stay on for a while. Who cares?
And now I'm going to masturbate.
xQc's bisexual hairline donated $5. Rich, after you done being a man, will you please make an AI picture of you with xQc's gay man hair? Add some cucumbers and horses in the background while Phil is combing his own hairline while he is holding the cum towel on his other?
Well, let me tell you something. DSP Reaction should be winning an Academy Award compared to Bing Bongs. Anyway, I'll be right back. Should I keep his video playing and put in 0 effort and come back in 20 minutes? I'm fucking kidding, Dark Viper. Yes, that's really shady. Castlevania music and birds. And birds. That's a real man experience. Yeah, I'm gonna... We could talk more about that later, Cosmic Productions. My son is beckoning me, so we'll have to have a part 2 of this tomorrow. So I think that's actually good we didn't hit the goal, because I would have to leave right now anyway. So it kind of worked out perfectly. Shit, if we hit the goal, that would have sucked. So, all right, guys, have a good night, and I'll do a longer-ish stream tomorrow. Don't know what time, but I will. Have a good night.